Hello everyone and welcome to Yellowstone National Park. It is our first time to visit this park and we are just excited. 40 miles from the south entrance is the Old Faithful Inn where we will be staying. Before that, we did several stops. 1.2 miles from the south entrance of the park is this beautiful waterfall called Moose Falls. We thought we missed it at first, but I'm glad we didn't. .9 miles from the south entrance is the Lewis Falls. We were planning to visit this, however it was closed due to some road constructions. So we went to see the Lewis Lake instead. Our last stop before checking in at Old Faithful Inn is at Kepler's Falls. It's just about 3.4 miles away from the inn. There was some road construction crew at the parking area and we thought we were not allowed to park, but we did! Alright guys, we made it! We were tent camping in Teton for 3 nights, but in here we will be staying at this iconic lodge in Yellowstone for 4 nights. We are just excited we got to experience this lodge. We chose to stay in the old house, meaning the original rooms when they built this lodge. This is the room, guys. There is no bathroom or shower inside this room. They are shared with other guests. That door right there, it's a locked door that connects to the next bedroom. However, there is a vanity sink with hand soap and lotion. There is no AC as well, but they provide an electric fan and a heater. They also provide towels and bathrobes. There's no TV nor Wi-Fi. We are basically staying here for the experience of the old house. After unpacking and shower, we decided to eat our dinner. I'm hungry. Our dinner reservation is at 5:40 p.m. but I'm glad they let us in before that. Reservation is required here and they prioritize those who are staying inside the lodge. It's a buffet and I sure ate a lot. As a National Historic Landmark here in Yellowstone, Old Faithful Inn is the most requested lodging facilities in the park. Designed by Robert Reamer and built in 1903 to 1904 with local logs and stones, the inn is considered the largest log structure in the world. The towering lobby features a massive stone fireplace and a hand-carved clock made of copper, wood, and wrought iron serving as focal points. After dinner, we decided to go to Snow Lodge, where the only lodge that has Wi-Fi, but later we learned that Yellowstone Lodge has one too. We need the internet to set up our location for tomorrow's itinerary. However, the internet was not working at that time. They gave us a paper map though. It was simple map and yet so helpful. Next, we went to see the famous Old Faithful Geyser. They post the approximate time of the geyser to erupt in all the lodges here and at the visitor center. And people start to gather when it was about time. Of course, we joined the group. Old Faithful Geyser was named for its frequent and somewhat predictable eruption. It is a highly predictable geothermal feature and has erupted every 44 minutes to 2 hours since 2000.
What?
Good morning! Wow, that was a bison, guys! I was really hoping to at least see one along the road today, and there it was! Yay! We are now heading to the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Using our paper map, we followed the direction to Madison, to Norris, then to Canyon Village, a total of 43.1 miles from the inn.
So right now we are walking to the lower brink falls.
We park at the North Rim parking area right where the brink of the Lower Falls trailhead is located. This parking area has vaulted bathrooms and was almost full when we arrived. The trail to brink of Lower Fall is about 0.7 miles out and back. This trail has a lot of switchbacks, but it was worth it. It has a flat terrain and plenty of benches when needed rest. We went closer to the viewing platform, which you can see the churning Yellowstone River as it rushes towards the fall. Also, you can see the Yellowstone River cutting its way through the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. Next, we hiked the North Rim Trail to Lookout Point. We decided not to drive down there since parking is so limited. Besides, it's only less than a mile, plus it was an easy hike with almost no elevation gain. Much of the trail is shaded and there are some viewpoints of the waterfall along the way, which makes the hike more enjoyable. When we arrived at the Lookout Point parking, we went straight to take the Red Rock Canyon overlook. The 0.3-mile trail to the overlook begins along the short walkway to Lookout Point. It descends gradually at first, then more steeply as it enters a series of stairs. The Red Rock Point Trail uses a combination of paved paths and wooden stairs to descend 260 feet into the spectacular Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. The overlook offers a stunning view of the waterfalls. It was definitely worth it, and much less crowded in this overlook than at the brink. After that, we made a quick stop at the Lookout Point and then traced back the North Rim Trail to where we parked. We drove to Canyon Village, then made another quick stop to see the campground and use their bathroom. Our last stop in this area is at the Artist Point, which is at the south side of the Grand Canyon. We almost missed our turn, but good thing the map helps. Artist Point is very popular and very crowded part of the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. The viewpoint is easily accessible with a large parking lot. There is no wonder why this point is famous. This one offers a stunning view of the canyon and the majestic lower Yellowstone Falls. The colorful rock formations of the canyon walls add to its amazing scenery. This actually reminds me of Bryce Canyon. A must stop when visiting this area. Alright, we are now driving back to Old Faithful via Hidden Valley Scenic Drive for about 54.7 mile drive. There is no better way to explore the expanse and magnitude of Yellowstone than on a scenic drive. In this route, you can see a never-ending landscape, a diverse terrain of lakes, evergreen forests, and wild animals roam free. Along this route, you can also see the mad volcano, and we are stopping here. The smell of sulfur greeted us as we were approaching the parking area. I was confused at first and asked hubby about that awful smell. It's like rotten eggs. We were glad though that we stopped here. The mad volcano and the surrounding features like Sulphur Cauldron and Dragon Mount Spring were some of the coolest places we visited during our trip here in Yellowstone. The convergence of geological features at this one place was amazing. It was neat to see the mud bubbling, and if you listen carefully, it sounds like it's raining or someone's crying. It does not take long to see everything here. There's a boardwalk around the area, so it's easy to walk. This is definitely one of the different springs geysers you ought to see. At Hidden Valley Scenic Route, you will also pass by Yellowstone Lake, one of the highest and largest lakes in North America. In this area, we will make our last stop at the place called West Tom Geyser Basin. It was an overcast afternoon when we arrived. We were hesitant at first to stop because we might miss our dinner reservation at 5:30. But nah, we're already here, so why not? This part of Yellowstone was particularly interesting because the West Tom Geyser Basin is right next to the lake. The boardwalk is around 1 mile in length and goes down towards the lake area where you can see various geothermal features close to the water's edge. When we were about halfway at the boardwalk loop, it started to rain. We wanted to hurry and find shade. Then we passed this steam coming from one of the pools that almost covered my tall husband. It was warm too, which helps with the cold. When we continued and checked, it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
They call it the Black Pool, but it does not look black to me. The black pool has just these stunning colors, and this one contrasts with the surrounding area. We're glad we didn't miss this. Well, we missed our dinner reservation, so we went to the Snow Lodge dining place instead. It worked since we were able to try dinner in that place too. Well, and that's for today's itinerary, guys. Tomorrow's another adventure to Norris Geyser, then Mammoth Spring. Yay! See ya!